Yellow, I'm Dallas, this is Hannah, and listen, if you've stumbled across this video and you like recognize this, and this is like years down the road after being posted, and you're like, what is this weird little video? Well, this is our first video for this brand new channel. And we didn't have any idea exactly how to start this channel, though we do have a pretty good idea of what we want this channel to be. We didn't know how to jump into it. So what we figured we'd do was start out by showing you guys our Pokemon collection. So stick around. This is our Pokemon collection. It is very modest, as you see, but a lot of it is very beautifully organized. Some of it is not, some of it's getting there. But there's a reason we want to show you our collection for our very first video on this brand new channel, and that's because we have another channel where we go thrifting a lot and do lots of other cool stuff, and the main thing that I like to do on the channel is collect video games. And to be honest, the backbone of that channel since we started has kind of been video game collecting. And very much so, since the start of that channel, I've been very vocal that I'm going for complete collections. I want every PlayStation 2 game. I want every PlayStation 1 game, and so on and so on and so on. And you know what? There's some collections I'm getting halfway on. And that's just in a span of a year and a little change that we've been doing that channel. So one of the backbones, though not the main point of this channel, is going to be Pokemon collecting. And I'm gonna go for a complete collection. Now, just as people tell me it's gonna be near impossible to do that with video games, somebody's gonna watch this and say, oh, there's so many thousands of cards. There's cards that are worth so much money. I know, we may never get to completion, but I'm gonna die trying. So what I wanna make this video for is I want to be able to make this video so that years down the road, when this channel's popping or my other channel's popping, you guys can look back on this video and tell us how bad our collection used to suck and how awesome it is now, because this is our starting point. So right before we kind of jump in and start showing you some stuff here, I do want to say, this is all from the thrift store.
All of it.
You and me thrifted our life away, and every Pokemon card we've come across, we've kind of just thrown in boxes, and this is it. This is the start. So let's jump in and just kind of lay it out there, what we have so far. I'm not gonna go through every card here, but we are gonna talk about a bunch about my organization and what I plan on doing with it in the future and what I do have. I'll go ahead and start with, let's just start with like the most recent set. You probably won't be surprised to find that Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, those newest expansion packs, upon making this video, are gonna be the ones that we have the most of, because that's obviously what's kind of showing up at the thrift store in the last year or so. So you can check this out right here. This is every single regular base Sword and Shield card we have. And you can see here, we've actually been working very hard to create our own organization system and deck boxes and stuff. And we'll certainly be making videos about this in the near future. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely hit the subscribe button.
So pretty.
So the Hannah's very, very happy with this. We worked hard on it. We made these stickers ourselves and stuff like that. And it's a work in progress. We're trying real hard to like get different colors for every set. And there's a lot of things we plan on doing. We'll eventually, when they get closer to completion, switch them over to these bigger deck boxes, because there's one of those boxes for most sets. So I'm not gonna go through here and like show you my most rare cards, but we have worked really hard to go through here and put these in order. And to, not all of them are in card sleeves yet, because most of these just came out of we had boxes full of commons, boxes full of rares, etc. We've just went and put them all in order. So eventually, just because I am a bit of an organization nut, we'll be putting these all in like unified color sleeves. We'll be putting them in sleeves that match the boxes. We've got a lot of organization plans, right? We've got some EX, we've got some, are these even called EX anymore? Different mechanics on the newer stuff. I must also throw a disclaimer out there, because this will be fun to see. We're already absorbing so much Pokemon information that it's kind of wild. Just in the last week preparing to start this channel and get all of our stuff into one place. The last time I bought a new Pokemon card prior to this, for the sake of collecting, for the sake of just being into Pokemon, we were still in college.
Yeah.
We had just met. And I think X and Y was new. Like the first X and Y expansion pack, where are we at here? These bad boys right here had just come out, which is kind of funny. Let's just dig in here. There's not a lot here. I kind of regret the day, but I had about 3/4 of this set complete, and I ended up getting rid of them because we weren't really doing anything like what we do now. So I don't even have anything good from this set. That's probably the best card. It's not wild. So it's a modest X and Y set, but I do say it to say, just to show you where we've come from, just to lay down the groundwork for where this channel is going. There's not a lot happening there. But I'm excited though, because I'm excited to go I don't know what we're gonna do with this channel exactly, but we're gonna do a lot of Pokemon hunting, a lot of Pokemon. We're gonna go pick up lots of Pokemon cards on Marketplace, and they're gonna all get organized into this box.
Beating people in parking lots.
Are you into that? Is that?
This sounds weird.
You said that really, really weirdly. Okay, well, I'm kind of curious with you guys watching, if you collect Pokemon, what does your collection look like? We didn't count these. It would have been too much work to count them. Though I am working on compiling my own spreadsheet that will, not yet, but eventually be listed below all of our videos. So as we go on collecting and making, we're probably going to make like a Pokemon video a week and a something else video a week. But the Pokemon videos will always have a link where you can kind of go check a link and keep up with our collection. It's something we've done on our gaming channel as well that people have really enjoyed. So I think it'll be fun. But I just want to show you the rest of everything. This is what we've got on deck boxes right now, and I'm waiting for the Amazon man to knock any time now. I've ordered about 20 more of these deck boxes to start sorting stuff in, because here we go. I don't even know which is which. There's no order here. But we've just put every single set in order. And, you know, there you go. So there's like 30 cards of this set, whatever it is. It's probably 135, 150 cards in a set. And it just goes on like this. And Hannah, do you remember what the number was of how many sets we have cards from? There's 80, 90 sets total, and we have
62.
We have at least some cards from about 62 sets.
Even if it's just one card.
Yes. These guys back here very much so are just like 4 cards, 5 cards, 6 cards. There's a big one. That one, 2 cards.
Lol.
Right?
They're good though.
Yeah, they're good. Like, they're really good cards from that set. And I have 2 cards from base set, a Gyarados and a Bulbasaur, so I'm pretty happy about those. Obviously, that base set is going to be one of the hardest to collect for, but like, I'm so excited about that challenge. So I'm very excited to leave this video on our channel that one of these days when people are watching and want to scroll all the way back to the beginning and say, what did they do first? You're going to come across this video and be like, well, they started with nothing. I mean, honestly, my toy shelves, my Pokemon shelf back here is way cooler than my Pokemon card collection at the moment. But this video is not about that. This video is definitely about the cards. And if you're into this stuff, if you want to see this collection up close, definitely hit that subscribe button so that you can come back and explore some of that in the near future, because everything you see here is fair game for these videos. But I'm very excited to make Pokemon one of the bigger parts of this channel. So definitely come back in the next week. We've got plenty of unboxings to do on this channel. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We've got a notebook just full of new ideas for this channel. Because listen, we post daily videos over on our channel. You might be here because you're familiar with our thrifting video game channel, but you might not, so you might want to go check that out. Links below. But if not, I do hope you'll stick around here, because we love making videos for that other channel. It's still our daily grind. This is almost like what we do to take a break, I think.
Yeah.
Because this is some fun stuff.
I'm really excited to learn a lot more about it. When we were sorting these out, you asked me how much knowledge I had about Pokemon,
right.
And I was like, there's 150 Pokemon in the first set.
That's all you knew.
That's it.
And we have 2 cards from that first set. Yeah, we know, like, our knowledge of Pokemon is not really deep enough to start a channel, but we both absorb information pretty well.
I've already learned at least twice.
Oh, like there's so much new information in my brain right now about these Pokemon cards that I kind of get a headache when I start looking at these symbols right here, right? Because first of all, I had to go compile all these images to create these stickers myself, and
I know that one's Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's got the magnifying
glass.
glass.
Right, and then, okay, well, I'll tell you which ones I know. This one is Sword, well, I can't, this is not a fair practice, because I also printed the name. But, you know, Sun and Moon's pretty easy. X and Y is a little bit easy. Evolutions, I'd never remember that one. That one's kind of tough, because that kind of looks classical. That looks like some old school Pokemon emblems. But I really feel like as we continue to make these videos, there's coming a day where, like, we're just going to see the symbol on a card and be like, oh, here's number 242 from the Sun and Moon Lost Thunder set. Seriously, like, that's how we're going to be one of these days. I'm happy. What else do we need to say about our modest Pokemon collection? I know probably a lot of you are watching are going to be like, oh, I want to know what you have from this set. Maybe comment below if you're watching this and let us know what kind of stuff you'd like to see in the near future. If you're one of those future people that's finding this video, though, from like 8 years from now, it might be a little bit difficult for us to see that. But I want to show you, before we get out of here, I saved this for the end. This is my favorite part of my collection. This is the Detective Pikachu set. It's almost complete. I've almost got all of it. Now, I I acquired this at the beginning of my other channel when we started doing what we were doing over there. And Pokemon was not really a big part of that channel or anything. But the Detective Pikachu movie came out, and I went to the movie, and they gave us the Detective Pikachu card. And honestly, that is what set the ball rolling to end up where we are now, where I want to get back into Pokemon, because I was so hype. I was so nostalgia induced. And I'm not gonna remember off the top of my head which of these Pikachu is the one that you got at the movie. It's probably that one. It's probably what I've got two, because I went and saw it like 3 times. But some of these are some that came in the decks, and some of them are some just from the packs. And I've got one unopened pack that came from the movie theater, which I'm hoping one day when I'm 90 will be my retirement. I'm just kidding. But I'm very happy to have that. And I am only missing a couple of the cards from this set. I think it's like 22 or 24 cards total. And I have like 18, so I haven't done it yet. None of the cards from the set are really that expensive yet, so I plan on just finishing it off on eBay and not really leaving this one up to chance and trying to find it in the wild.
Yeah.
I better go ahead and get my hands on that. And then it's gonna live in this perfect little custom-made yellow deck box for the rest of its life, and I'm very, very stoked about that. And I do want to say one more thing about the organization boxes I've made here. Tell me that isn't just display heaven. Tell me you don't just want to give them a, you don't want to just give them a, just, I don't want to pat myself on the back here, but I done good here. So tell me that doesn't look good on a shelf. Back up and get the shelf view. Tell me that doesn't look like that is meant to be displayed on the shelf. That was one of the big things I wanted. I want, even if we're making a video about, I don't know, maybe we make a Digimon video next week. Speaking of which, I just gathered all my Digimon cards in one place. How about that? But like if we make a Digimon video next week, I still want that staple Pokemon collection to be right there on display. And isn't that beautiful? Get one more look at it.
Very nice.
Can you tell I'm excited about it?
No.
What's your favorite part about our Pokemon collection? Here and now at the beginning, so that we can come back and watch this video like 10 years from now. You gotta say what your favorite part is.
I mean, I'm pretty fond of the color coordinated boxes, not gonna lie, because even the stickers go with the color of the box.
I tried my hardest. Obviously there's a limited number of these deck boxes out there, and I'm trying to get my hands on various different colors, but like I tried to look at the color of the logos and stuff and go, okay, you know, this needs to go there.
It's
like
perfectly X and Y, perfect.
Good, and Sword and Shield, that logo definitely looks good.
Pikachu?
Well, obviously, nobody could have messed that one up. Okay, so your favorite parts of the deck boxes, maybe in 10 years we'll watch this video again and be like, oh, maybe we need to go back to that because our organization's terrible now. I hate the idea of just putting them all in this box, don't you?
It is a little soul crushing.
Yeah, and just having to flip through them. I kind of like going, we're gonna talk about Evolutions today. Evolutions is basically the remake of the old ones. And we just go get the green box and talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
I like that much better.
But eventually they might be in binders and we can flip through it all.
We talked about that, and I don't know, I'd be interested to hear before we get out of here, how do you guys organize your Pokemon collection? There's no wrong way, there's no right way. We just wanted a way that was flashy and looked good on a shelf. So currently this is our solution, but we keep talking about that and I want to make a whole video about it eventually.
Tune in later.
Yeah, tune in later for a detailed instructional video on how to organize your Pokemon cards. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's what we'll do. All right, well, first video out of the way.
Woo!
Are you excited to come back at the end of the week, next week? I don't know exactly when. We're still figuring that stuff out and do some unboxings.
I'm excited to be at the end of this whenever we have all of them.
What are we gonna do if we have all of them? Well, there's always gonna be new ones that come out.
Yeah, and you know, maybe we'll just start giving them away. I don't know.
I like the way she's thinking. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Check out the links below this video to find out what else we've got going on in our life. And do hit that subscribe button, and pretty please turn on those notification buttons so that when we do some more Pokemon Madness, when we do some Digimon videos, what else do we have? Power Rangers? I don't know. Digimon, Beyblade? Definitely making some Beyblade videos, so turn those notifications on so when we do post those videos, you can come back. And until then, guys, peace out. Just so you guys don't think I'm crazy, we literally stopped recording, knock came to the door. I wish it would have happened while we were rolling. Tell me that's not. Come here and look at this. Tell me that's not money right there.
Oh, it's so colorful.
Tell me that's not. I'm very happy with those. All right, we're really leaving this time. Peace out.